What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I want to give you guys a quick look at the Chicago 1 lows. This is the 2025 release. Before I get into the video, go over the kicks. If this is your first time stumbling across one of my videos, dropping by on my channel, thank you. Thanks for dropping by. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell. That way, when I upload new material, post new content, anything like that, you'll get a little notification. Head to the channel, you can see what I uploaded. If you are on social media, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever we call it, TikTok, really any of the platforms nowadays, and you enjoy photos of sneakers, maybe a couple of outfit ideas with some kicks, anything related to sneakers, honestly, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at IamTMCII. And lastly, while you're watching the video or afterwards and you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Really goes a long way. Little tiny indicator to me. Let me know that you enjoy the content. Just motivate me to keep wanting to record videos whenever I have pickups to share with you guys. So now that the intro is all out of the way for my first timers, let's dive into the review. So like I said, this is the Chicago 1 lows. Last time we got these was 2016, I believe. I'm actually do a comparison video if you want to see the differences between the last time we got a Chicago low and this time. Just head to the channel. You can check out that comparison. But video purpose wise for this video, what I'll do is I'll go over the materials used, touch on quality control, show you guys the box and the goodies and stuff that it came with. And then lastly, I'll toss these on feet. We'll go over sizing and comfort and all that stuff. So just hang around for the whole video and I got you guys pretty much covered for what you need to know about these, or just kind of skim through or fast forward to what you care about most. But let's dive right into this. So coming to the materials, it seemed like the materials that they used on the shoes, pretty much all leather. Seemed like we got a decent grain of leather on here. The last time, the 2016s that came out, it felt like a really thin, cheap plastic type feeling leather on those, but these seem like they came with a better grain, a little better quality leather that we have on here. It's not like a true like how some of the 85s are. It's not as stiff feeling, but you can see like the thickness and the cut of the leather on here. They went with a decent sheet of leather. Not sure if it's genuine or synthetic, kind of have that feeling where it could be a mixture between two. So I'm not 100% sure, but it doesn't feel like the super cheap plastic stuff that they give us sometimes. Feel like it's a decent grain of leather on here. So that's pretty much what you have. The entire upper's made out of that same leather. This toe box area feels like a different type of leather than the red is. Feeling the different too, and I'm not sure if it's the paint or what, but just from the touch it feels like the different leather that they use, maybe a little bit different grains on the red part versus the white part on here. Coming to the side, that same leather on the side kind of feels synthetic almost on here. Swoosh have a nice feeling leather on here, and we get the largest style swoosh. So I know that is one thing a lot of people do like with some of the recent Jordan 1 lows. I know we've been getting like a little small swoosh, but that was one thing like in 2015, 2016, they had like a really large style swoosh on the lows. So I'm happy to see that they're coming back with, you know, that larger swoosh on here. I really like the way that looks, especially on lows. I didn't really care too much for the little small, tiny swoosh. Not sure why they did that. Coming to the back, you have the Wings logo on here. Some of that same kind of material, the same leather that you had on the toe box kind of feels the same. You got the Wings logo coming right here. Scroll this around, regular kind of nylon tongue, just like you would have on a high. Nicely padded, feeling the padding on here, nicely padded tongue. Nike Air branding. You have the Nike Air insole, white with the red writing. The padding around here is kind of typical, what you would typically get, feel like the padding you would get around the ankle area. Nothing super padded, but nothing like not lightly padded either. Seemed like a good padding on here, and that's going to play a role into the sizing, and I'll go over that a little bit later. Show you guys the outsole, regular typical Jordan 1 outsole. You've seen one, you pretty much seen them all. Pretty standard for your Jordan 1s. I think for the most part, that is pretty much it, man, as far as your materials go. See if you guys could get a good look at the grain and the wrinkles kind of in here in the skin. Like I said, I feel like they went with a decent grain and decent quality leather on these. So if you're a fan, you're trying to get these, I think you're gonna be really impressed with the materials that they used. Quality control, QC, at least on my pair, is good. I don't have like a lot of glue marks, loose stitching. Symmetrically, putting them side by side, they line up perfectly. Nothing really to gripe and complain about. And usually it's hit and miss when it comes to quality control with Jordan Brand and Nike. The little stuff I see is like very, very minor to not even worth pointing out, and you definitely won't be able to tell once I put these on feet. So overall, the QC is okay, man. I'm kind of satisfied with the QC, at least on my pair. So that's that. Show you guys the box. Typical black and red Jordan box. You do get an extra set of laces. They came in that little cardboard box that we've been getting. If you don't like the black, you can go ahead and toss the white in. I always like the black laces in my Chicagos. That black contrast on the white tongue always did look good to me. Here is the label. You can pause the video and look at this, but this is the color breakdown, product code, QR code right here. Open up your camera in your cell. A link will pop up and take you to regularnike.com. Maybe at some point it'll take us to the shoe, but right now I just take you to regularnike.com. Regular tissue, the shoes came individually wrapped. Had a lot of tissue in here and wrapped around the shoes. So that's that. This is the box. Showed you the goodies. Show you the kicks one more time before I take them off of here. Do me a huge favor. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you're gonna cop these, because last time these came out in 2016, people weren't really feeling lows like talking about. I was able to get my 2016 pair like on clearance. I think I may have spent 50 bucks or somewhere around there. So curious to see how these are gonna do. Seem like some sneakers, most sneakers are actually just kind of sitting on shelves and not really selling for much on the resale market. So just curious to see if you guys are going after these, if these are on your list or not. Usually reply when y'all leave comments. If I don't, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up button just to let you know that I saw your comment. So let's take them off here now. We're gonna toss these on feet. Let's go over sizing and all that good stuff. You guys hang tight. Okay guys, here's a quick on feet look at the Chicago 1 lows. Just wanna show y'all what they look like really quick on feet. First things first, we can just jump into sizing and then I'll go over comfort. To me, I have a medium to a somewhat narrow foot. And I like my sneakers to kind of fit snug and exact on my feet. Snug, I mean like a sock, like a glove, like an exact fit. I don't like a lot of room in my shoes. If you have a medium, narrow width foot and you like that same fit as me, I think you can go down a half size. I went down a half size in these, and they definitely have like a little roomy feel in the toe box area. The toe box on these seems like they're a little wide. So it fit perfect for me, and it feels like the fit that I like going down a half size. If you don't like that and you want a tad bit of room in your shoes, just go true to size and I think you'll be fine. If you have wide feet and you want that snug fit, just go true to size. I think you'll be okay. No need to size up in these, honestly. So I think sticking between down a half size and true to size, you should be okay. It's really all about preference and how you like your sneakers to fit on your feet at the end of the day. When it comes to comfort, the Jordan 1 highs, lows, mids use that same kind of midsole, outsole technology from the 80s. And it feels like that. Not a lot of cushion, not a lot of bounce, not a lot of squish. It's a real flat shoe. You feel a lot of the ground. However, you can still casually rock these all day, not be in any kind of pain or discomfort. And I think with ones, especially like all leather ones like this, the more you wear them and they start to break in, they only start to feel better and better on your feet. So overall, the comfort's okay. Not the best compared to like today's technology and specs, but definitely something you can rock all day and, you know, run errands, you know, and do some miles or whatever. It's not bad at all. You definitely can rock these all day casually, not be in any kind of pain. So I think that's just my take on sizing and comfort. I'm gonna wrap the video up here. Like I mentioned earlier, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification button. See y'all on the next one. Peace.